Alright, so here we go, Mando Minecraft. Alright, so here's the deal. Um, the first thing that kids are going to learn, sorry, let me back it up. The first issue that has to be dealt with is farming, because hunger is the first thing. So if the kids don't eat, they're gonna die, even in adventure mode. So bottom line is you're gonna have to have farmers. Okay, so does that mean that at some point every kid is going to have to farm? Does that mean no? It does not. That's not what it means, because if you remember, the farmer villager will give them bread for emerald. So there will be ways that you can get emerald in the other professions. You get an emerald for doing this. Oh, okay, I'll trade in the emerald for food, or I'll trade in the emerald to get this thing that I need or that thing that I need. And then the kids themselves will also begin to have options. Okay, they'll be able to start doing trading themselves. They'll have items, whatnot, right? So, for instance, you have the farmer first, right? Now, he can get BeetRoot. Okay, so here we're going to enable him. Excuse me. We're going to enable the children to farm BeetRoot in this area, right? So they come here, they're teleported here, and very specifically, they were teleported to here, right? So I'm going to put an NPC right there, okay? So let's do that. Get my NPC. So I'm going to throw an NPC. Oop. World builder. Okay. NPC. Have I run out of students? I haven't run out of students, but I don't know if I want to put a student out here. I have to decide now. Now I have to think. Well, we got Ashley, Liz, and the Jeb Master. I don't know if I want another student out here, to be honest with you. I like... Because we're doing farming, right? And there's really nobody really looks like a farmer, to be honest with you. Maybe this guy looks like a farmer. He looks more like an engineer to me. And these guys look like scientists. These all look like scientists. None of them really look like a farmer, to be honest with you. Be completely honest with you. Well, I've had girls up to now, so let's get a boy. No, we had Jeb, so yeah, 2 girls, 2 boys. Let's do 2 boys, right? So we'll just go with him. I'm not really thinking of any specific student, but I could give this a kid's name. I don't have to give it a kid's name. I don't want to do lame things like Farmer Lesson 1. I want to, Actually, you know what? We got McDonald Farms, right? In Humble. That's not a bad idea. Let's go Old McDonald. Well, if he's gonna be old, he should look old, right? He doesn't have a beard. Oh, I guess they don't have beards. They're not beards. That's part of their little outfit there. We need more NPCs, guys. Or NPC skins. I guess I could change the skin, but then again, it won't show up. That's possible. I'm going to start looking into that. Alright, we'll just do Farmer McDonald, right? Or Ronald McDonald. Well, actually, you know what? It's BeetRoot. We're going to go, we're going to go Office. I just thought about this. Let's go. Oh, this guy looks more like Dwight. We're going to go Dwight. Anybody who knows what I'm talking about. Dwight. Schrute. No, Schrute. I don't know if I'm spelling that right. I'm gonna check real quick. Make sure I'm spelling that right. Hold on. I just thought about it too. SCHRU. I am correct. It's CHRU. Yep, BeetRoot. So anybody who knows The Office knows what that's up. He's a beet farmer, and we got some beets. Yeah. So Dwight, he's gonna tell you. Well, okay. So we're actually gonna have a lesson here, and I think I'm gonna talk to the student. I think I'm gonna actually create that video. Yeah, I'm going to create the video because what I'm actually going to do here is there's going to be engineering involved, right? So actually, let me exit out of Dwight real quick. I'm going to keep him there. But okay, so like I said, I want a machine, or I want the kids to build a machine that's going to farm into the school. Okay. An automatic farming machine, right? And so they can design how that's going to look like and what that's going to be, right? And this will be the first lessons. This is actually, so they have a choice, is what this is, right? So Dwight is going to give them a gardening tool and it's a diamond hoe. So yeah, he'll give him a wooden hoe, and then he'll give them beetroot seeds, and they can farm here with those things. Okay, they can grow beetroot right here. Now let's be real. Okay, the reason why so in order to do that, he's also going to have to put them on survival mode. Okay, and so they will be on survival mode, which is why I put the border here. Okay, because the border will keep them from leaving, okay, or breaking out of this little thing. Now there are ways to get around the border, but I'm not going to tell you what they are. But the chances that the kids are going to be able to get out of this very small section is low, okay. And if they wanted to just go play survival once again, they could have just picked survival. Okay, so at this point, they've decided that they're going to stay here. Okay, at least that's my hope, right? But if they're here, the chances that they're going to get out are very low. Okay, I mean, they can dig and get stuff, but they're going to be very limited. They're only going to have a wooden hoe that they get from Dwight. There is no wood here for them to build better stuff. Even if they get down to get stone, okay, what are they going to, what are they going to mine the stone with? And they don't really have anything. They don't really have wood. I mean, I'm limiting their resources, and they're stuck within this space. The chances they're going to get out of here with the limited stuff that they have, okay, is very key. That being said, okay, as we see here in the nighttime, there's going to be enemies. So if I was on adventure, I'd have skeletons shooting at me. I'd have real problems. So I'm going to have to, we did create that iron golem. I don't know where he went. I don't see any iron golems. I don't know where my iron golem disappeared to, because we made him last episode. Like I said, the one outside is going to be problematic because okay. So pretty much you're only in safe inside the building. I don't know. That's a mechanic I'm really going to have to think about. Unless I want to make like a solution to this problem is to make a bigger fenced area, and that'll keep the enemies out, and then I can have iron golems. So if I were to fence in the whole school, but I don't want to do that until I've built out all of the lessons. So maybe that'll be the last thing I do, is really secure the school with some sort of system. I have to think about that because see, like right now, that zombie would, if I was a kid and I was in adventure mode or survival mode, that zombie would be trying to come after him. Now, inside of this, he would be safe because that zombie can't get over the fence, but that skeleton definitely can. That skeleton definitely can. So I have to think about. I mean, the skeleton could just shoot him from here. Um, and so my students would be dying in here at night. So maybe that would be a thing that you don't go out at night, right? Well, I'll have to think about that. That is a solution I'm gonna have to come up with. And that's why I leave it day and night so I can really think these things through as I'm building out the lesson. But anyway, we're gonna stick with Dwight. So he's gonna say, welcome to farming. You can farm BeetRoot here. Okay, and exchange it with the farmer for emeralds. Okay, so he's telling you that, right? And now I'm going to make it buttons. Okay. Actually, no. Since I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say your teacher has a farming challenge for you if you are interested. And because it's an interest, if they want to do it, they don't have to do it. Okay, they can just come out here, farm BeetRoot, get emeralds, and do that if that's what they want to do. Okay, I leave it open. I let the kids decide. You get better participation that way. I feel that myself. So anyway, so we're gonna go to advanced settings. The URL will be the video, and I have to create that video. I guess I'll save that video to Mando Minecraft. It might be a little weird to see my face, but we'll do that. But we're going to add the command right now. So what's going to happen here, and it's definitely a button mode, and the button is going to say farm, right? Actually, I want to say farm BeetRoot. So let's see if this will work. Okay, so the command is going to be, so first, and here's the thing, that's why they will need to have come here first to get to the survival mode, so they'll still be in adventure mode. So first we're going to change them to survival. So slash game mode is now going to be survival for the nearest player. Okay. Yeah. And then the next command is going to be give the nearest player wooden hoe. I might not be doing that right, but we'll see. If I'm wrong, we'll find out. And then give the nearest player BeetRoot seeds. Okay, so we're going to see if that works. Yeah. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff going on right now, and I am about to change my game mode, so I'm not trying to die right now. So here's what you got to do. Go to settings, and over here, click always day. Okay, I'm not changing the difficulty. The difficulty is still hard, but by doing that, now I'm going to kill all these guys. Yeah. So always day, and then I thought I heard a phantom, but I guess he died too, which is good. Okay, so now I can safely change my game mode to adventure. And also, I'm going to turn off World Builder. Okay, so if I talk to Dwight, says, welcome to farming. You can farm BeetRoot here and exchange it with the farmer for emeralds. Your teacher has a farming challenge for you if you're interested. So there's farm BeetRoot. So my game must be updated to survival. And I've been given a wooden hoe and BeetRoot seeds. There's my wooden hoe. And there's my BeetRoot seeds. Okay. So actually I'm going to get rid of some of this. Oh, I can't do that because I'm in survival now. Oh, anyway. It's real simple. Like, I really don't care how the kids make their farm. Okay. Make it just, bam, there it is. And so they'll keep the wooden hoe and they can get more seeds. Like, if they want to come over here, they can, keep doing that. They'll get a hoe every time. So the hoe will eventually fill up their inventory. But otherwise, I'd have to make a different button for everything, or I'd have to have a chest with a bunch of things in it, and I really don't want to go that route either. So, the kids can get a bunch of BeetRoot, and they'll just have a bunch of hoes, and that's just what it is, right? But I'm going to close that out because I want the kids to do it. So here's the point. The kids can dig, okay? They will be able to get out, okay? But they can't get out of the border because, you see, that's where oh, wait a minute. Oh, I guess they can destroy the fence here because I didn't put the border there, but they can't go past the border. Will stop them there. So, I guess they could destroy the fence if they want to. But they couldn't. They're not going to be able to get past that border, nonetheless. So, if they want some fence, they can have it. Okay, and like I said, they could dig out, but they can't dig anything there, so they are limited. Okay, they're not going to be able to get past this area. So even if they destroy the fence, and then you will have kids try. I'm just telling you how it is. Okay, they will attempt to escape. I don't know why. It's what kids do. But anyway, so now the last thing I need Dwight to do is send them back to the classroom. So we had that. Yeah, so this said 137. So actually, that classroom location. Oh, I need to set my game mode to creative. And then I also, in order to get past the border, need to do that. Actually, because now that I'm in creative and I'm thinking about it, I am gonna put the border under here because I don't want them to destroy the fence. I mean, that's just slightly annoying, to be honest with you. So we are gonna fix that real quick. Happening. There it goes. Yeah, because I really don't want them even destroying the fence. So now, just to be, I shouldn't have to. Well, I'm worried. Hold on. Let me. I don't want to destroy the world that the stuff I just made. Game mode. I'll just put myself in adventure real quick. Alright, there we go. So the fence is now the border. They're not going to be able to destroy the fence. They are limited to this area. They'll get, they will get a hoe every time, but I would prefer that over having to constantly replenish this with beetroots and beetroot seeds, and having the chest there, and because that's what having the chest there does. It means that you're gonna have to do it, right? So I just don't want to do that. Game mode. Oh yeah, so we're going creative, and then it's add self, and then world builder. Okay, so we're going back to the classroom because I wrote down the coordinates on a piece of paper in my old house back when I was making this video. Now we've moved and I live in a whole nother house. I bought a new home, which is great, but the paper that I wrote that on, I don't know where that is. Definitely got lost in the move, probably thrown away because I was moving quickly. So we'll write it down here in my book because I've now got a dedicated book just to the building of this this world, because it's going to be a big part of what I'm doing next year. So here we go. Yeah, so there it is. This is actually the location. 64, 64, 72, negative 26. So we got our notes. The previous one was farm, so I'm going to label that. And now I got class. Or actually, I'm going to write 101, because that's the room we're in. Is 64, 64. And they're all 72, because we're not changing our elevation. But anyway, I write down 26. Okay. So Dwight has to, oops, I need to get off World Builder. So Dwight has to be able to, so I picked be a farmer. Oh, that's not good. No, that is terrible. Hold on a second. What happened? I thought I was inside the border. That did not put me inside the border. What that means is that I might have to change it. I'm going to try it one more time. I might have to change it to something not right near the edge. It'll have to be, because if it's on the border or too close to the border just kicks you to either side of it. I think that's what's happening. So actually, I'll do that right now because I don't want to keep walking back and forth. The school is rather large, so we're going to fix him real quick. So let's go to his command. So teleport to negative 30. So the X, Y, and Z, right? I really gotta look at it because I don't know which one's X and which one's Z. Hold on, we're gonna have to look at this real quick. So let's actually do the teleport and see where it puts us. Let's actually do this. So I click be a farmer. See, it's putting me here. That's not good. Okay, so let's get world builder off. We're gonna change it to, you know what, let's just have him put me right in the middle, right? So one was that one. See, it was Z. This, okay. Yeah, it was X. Okay, versus Z. So we're gonna do this one. 6211 negative 140. So we're gonna go 6211 72 negative 140. Okay. Yeah, because this is more centralized, so you're kind of away from all the borders. And actually, since we're here, we're gonna have Dwight send us. So this is another command. So we're gonna add. No, we're gonna keep it the way it is. We will add another command though. And the command's going to say / back to class, or sorry. That's what the button's going to say. It's going to say back to 101. I meant to, yeah, so it's going to be back to 101. And then we're going to TP the nearest player to 64, 64, 72, negative 26. Okay. Yeah. So if I hit WB, I click on Dwight, there it goes. Farm BeetRoot back to 101. Okay. So we want to go back to 101. Boom. And now we're here, which is good. And we're going to go /WB, click on him, advanced settings, and we said he's going to be 6211, 72, and then negative 140. Just that way it's away from the border, and we're not having that problem. So I click him, be a farmer, boom, here I am. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have FarmerBot give you the hoe. This way, you get here and you already have the hoe. And then Dwight will give you the BeetRoot and change you to survival. That's what I love. And here's the reason why I wait until Dwight to change you to survival. Okay? Because I actually want you to talk to Dwight. So if you're in adventure, see, if you come in here and you're already in survival and you already have the hoe, you're just going to start, some kids will just start doing stuff. Okay, this is a progression. So I'm actually, yes, I'm going to change Dwight real quick. And I'm going to say, I'm not going to have him give the wooden hoe. He's just going to change you to survival and give you the BeetRoot. I'm going to have the robot give that. Okay. So this way you won't have a million hoes. Yeah. So, but before he teleports you, it has to be before he teleports you. If you teleport first, that's not going to work. So it actually has to go like this. There it goes. So first he'll give you the wooden hoe, then he'll teleport you. Okay? Which, yeah, eventually your hoe will break, right? Because it's only a wooden hoe. And I guess you'll have to go back to get another one. The kids will figure that out because that's not really that big of a deal. So if I say world builder, okay, I'm going to actually clear my inventory completely of non-essentials. I probably will want to make another iron golem, so that was silly of me, but that's okay. I'll just get it again. Let's get rid of all this stuff. I'll get it again if I need it. Okay. I'll keep the NPC because I'm pretty sure I'm going to make another one. But I'll put it up there. Okay. So I have a diamond hoe, but okay, we need to click this, click be a farmer, and there is my wooden hoe, right? So if I was a student, I would just have the wooden hoe. And then I get here and what do I do, right? Because I'm still, oh, I'm not in adventure. Hold on, let me get myself in adventure mode. Game mode. Adventure itself. Okay, so yeah, this is, so kids get here, they still can't do this because they're in adventure mode, right? So I click on him, and if I say farm BeetRoot there, I get my BeetRoot, and I've been changed to survival. So now, there we go. That's what I want. Okay, cool. I will fix this though because I don't want it to be ready. I want it to be. So, boom. Okay, and I can't get out. Okay, good. So now the last piece is that Dwight is going to send you back, right? So if you want to go back to 101, okay, here. Before they go back to 101, they have to be turned back into adventure mode. Because I don't want them to go to 101 with survival. That's a bad idea. So don't forget to do these. Just switch them back and forth. / game mode. Back to adventure for the nearest player. Okay. And there we go. So let me take a look to make sure that works. Okay. So if I come over here, back to 101, game mode's up to the adventure. Yep, I'm in adventure. Okay. And I did put the bread in here, I believe, last time. Okay, a little bit of lag. Yeah, there's bread. And that bread is really only meant for kids, who haven't figured it out at this point. But just in case, I don't want them to die, so they'll get in here and at least have a little bit of food. And I'll see how that works. I might actually switch that up, but we'll see how the dynamics actually flow. But anyway, they come over here to Farmer Bot. They choose be a farmer. Okay, it takes them over here. And I should still be in adventure mode. Yes, good. And oh, I got lag. Okay, anyway. And then there's Dwight. I talked to him. I want to farm BeetRoot. I'll go back to 101, and then I'll have the challenge over here, which is what I'm going to do next time. Build a challenge. So that's it for Mendo Minecraft.